everyone. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing very, very well. Hello, Naboo. Hello, all. It is Saturday evening, and tonight we're going back to DVD again. Ooh, and if you're wondering what the Glimmer of Hope is, Naboo, it's the stream. This is the Glimmer of Hope. This here is the Glimmer of Hope. I hope. I hope it's the Glimmer of Hope. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I can't remember what I was going to say. I've already forgotten. I'd mentioned the other day about a sponsored stream opportunity that I've applied for. I may have got it. I haven't received email confirmation to say, like, hey, you've got the opportunity, congratulations. But when I logged into the thingamathing where I applied for it, it just simply says, accepted. I'm like, oh, good!
Holy shit.
Can I get confirmation of that? So I might have that next week at some point, but I'm not going to mention what it is until I actually get proper, like, green light to go. You goose tubers right off the bat. Okay, Ada. Hi, Ada. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're well. Hello, E4. Naboo, I thought you had DBD news. No, I don't have any DBD news, unfortunately. I got reminded yesterday about the DBD creator program because someone tweeted about it, reminding us all that like 2-3 months ago, Behaviour had said, if you haven't already heard from us, you'll get a response within the next couple weeks. It's now getting on to 12 weeks. And it's just like, I've kind of forgotten about that. Yes. Also, I did find that show that I was talking about yesterday. The one with the lizard and the healing medicinal properties. The doctor and all that. I found it eventually. It took me... I've never found it before. But I found it last night after stream. I'll talk about it later. I even found that, providing that you can Google something, you can also find that it's been uploaded somewhere. And amazingly, it has been. It's interesting. It's exactly how I remember it. Naboo, job hunting PTSD suggests that that's a no then. No, there's no news there either. I've been having a wee look earlier on today at more job opportunities, but alas, I've not found any more. Ada, got back into Marvel Rivals and trying to get my 10th Lord. It's going well, surprisingly. Nice. Good. That's good. Jamie, I'm well, tired but well. You? I'm doing good. Tired but well as well. As well. E4, I'm doing good. And I hope you are too. Well, I guess I need to vamoose. No, Jamie. You don't need to vamoose. You need to... Vagus! Never mind. I need to vagus. Vagus. Because it's not a moose. Ada. Ah, yes. As well. I predicted that so hard. Excuse me. This is a good cuppa. Hello, Stephen. How are you doing? I'm not pronouncing like that, Naboo. I've heard of belly button oos, but never... Anyway. Having steaks. I'm jealous, Stephen. I'm jealous. Admittedly, I did have pork chops tonight, and they were very delicious, with like a kind of Mediterranean chili kind of sauce on them. So good! So good. But no steak. They're no steak. You know what else isn't steak? DVD. That's also not steak. Let's get on DVD. If anyone wishes to join at any point, you're more than welcome to do so, by the way. But before I do, I'm just going to quickly spend a few points on Killer. Just so that I don't need to do it kind of midway through. I'm a medium rare kind of person, Stephen. Alright, who do we want to spend points on? Let's go for good old... You know what? Since you're already at level 1, let's get you up to level 3. Freddy. What's that going to be, like 70? 100? 100. 100, of course it is. 50 and 50. I can math. Is rare. No, not Fazbear. Not Freddy Big Balls. Alright, there we go. If anyone wishes to jump into Survivor, you're more than welcome to. I'll hold it for a second if anyone wants to join in on me. Sorry for the lack of Fazbear. Where is my tab that I had earlier? Okay, so yesterday I was talking about a show that I could not remember. I had only ever seen a small section of it because I'd accidentally recorded it on a VHS tape. I'd never seen the rest of the series. It was just this one small section, maybe 10-15 minutes. And somehow I've remembered this 10-15 minutes section immaculately. Nearly immaculately. From a show that aired 23 years ago. 24 years ago, actually. Nearly. Sorry for hitting the microphone there. So how I described it yesterday was it was a show. I had thought it was on BBC, but wasn't sure. I knew it was on terrestrial TV, channels 1 to 5. Because I didn't have Freeview or Sky at the time in my room. Still don't. But I was pretty sure it was BBC One. And the makeup of this show that I could remember was it was kind of Victorian. It involved a doctor doing an experiment to heal wounds. Using regenerative serums harvested from lizards. And essentially you'd put this thing on your arm and it would form scales. Then you would cut it off and your arm would be healed. That's pretty much what I remembered. I remembered it being done on a patient. The patient ended up on the roof. And then I remember the doctor doing it to himself. That's all that I remembered. And I have tried to find out what this is for years. And I was unable to do so. It's come across my mind several times over the years. And every time I've thought about it, I've searched for it, I've had no success. Until today! Until today! For I have found what it was, and I am amazed that I found it. Because I can actually tell you exactly when I watched it. Because no, it wasn't The Outer Limits, it wasn't The X-Files, it was an old show that aired once on BBC Two. So I actually know exactly when I kind of accidentally recorded it. Monday the 26th of November 2001 at 9:30 PM. Because it was never shown again. Ever on BBC Two. It was only ever repeated on BBC Choice. Which then later became BBC Three. So I know exactly that it was this date here that I saw it. Like I said, I fell asleep. I accidentally recorded it on VHS. I never saw this at the time until afterwards, when I was watching back something I recorded. I guess it was the Kumars, a comedy show beforehand, because that's what was on before it. I don't remember ever watching the Kumars, but maybe that's what I recorded. I don't know. But it was only after that this thing played on the VHS. This is like real life VAR. And it was this show. It was this here It's a Steve Coogan creation. It only went for one series of 6 episodes. Why is this in light mode again? That's better. And I never saw any of the other episodes. And I never saw the full episode of the one that I'm talking about. I only saw maybe 10-15 minutes of it. But it's always been on my mind for the past 22 years, on and off. What was that thing that I saw? What was that? I have found it. And what's even more amazing, it was uploaded by someone to Dailymotion. And it goes exactly how I described it. It's, like I said, it's called Dr. Terrible's House of Horrible. And the specific episode that I remembered was Curse of the Blood of the Lizard of Doom. Can we watch it now? No, but I did watch it today. I'll be honest, there are many things about it that don't hold up. And they're definitely problematic these days. But what I did remember was I remembered precisely the things that I described. I bet that watermark of the BBC at the bottom is going to get this struck.
Good evening.
Maybe also just set it to just chatting. Set game, just chatting. There we go.
I'm Dr. Terrible. Welcome to my house of horrible.
It actually does look like Mike from Breaking Bad, but it's just actually Steve Coogan in prosthetics. Bad problematic or age comedy problematic. I think a little bit of column B, I think a little bit of column A. I said that the wrong way round. Fish, how are you doing, by the way?
When I was a young boy, my father gave me a kitten. He was bright-eyed, playful and loyal. But within the year, he fell ill and I had to put him down. The kitten, however, lives on. Sadly, not all murders can be so easily condoned.
I think one of the big issues with this show is it's meant to be satirical and funny, and also serious and horror at the same time. But they take themselves too serious while doing the comedy, and there is no laugh track. And it kind of comes across as a bit weird, to be honest. Fish, not bad. My ear infection has finally cleared up, so everything sounds like it is on land and not underwater, which is great. That's fantastic, Fish. I'm glad to hear it. I think mine's pretty much cleared up as well. My left ear was feeling quite sore and irritable recently, but it never got to the point where it was sounding like underwater. But it has got better as well, mine. But yeah, it's such a weird show. I'm only going to show you the segments that I remembered. I'm not going to show you the full episode. The Rabbie Burns ward. This is one thing that I misremembered. It wasn't about healing wounds per se in general. It was about healing burns.
Polyanus perineum, stereosodium glutamate maximum spurium, and of course, serum number 11.
Also, there is gore in this. And needles. Ah. But see? Exactly as I described.
Scalpel?
Exactly as I described. Yeah, Fish, would you not want to be underwater? Natural habitat?
All right, Nurse McCready, you may loosen the strappings. Congratulations, you're cured. Let me shake you by the... Oh my God. Not again. It's a minor side effect. Will you please come down?
don't you just love a stock scream effect? But yeah, there was that bit that I remembered, and then there was this bit that I remembered.
The serum.
Like I've said, I'm skipping most of it and showing you only a little bit. Pretty much, Stephen. Yes, that's exactly what it's meant to be. Oh no, not the bad acid. Ah! I'm not going to call them special effects, because I don't think they're really that special, but they're definitely effects. That looks like lettuce. All healed. No side effects. And I think that's where the VHS cut off. Because essentially, with VHSs, for those that don't know VHSs, you had a very limited amount that you could record, and I had accidentally recorded this 23 years ago off the TV, 24 years ago off the TV. So it ran on from the show that I was actually recording, and then started recording this, and this is the bit where it cut off at the end of the VHS tape. But my memory was pretty much impeccable in terms of what I described and what I remembered. But you can tell it's meant to be a comedy. Because of... I'll go to this section later on. What show were you recording? Well, I've looked at the TV guide for what was on before this. On that day in 2001. And the thing that was on before this was The Kumars comedy show? I don't know why I would have been recording that. And the thing before that, I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't... I'll have a look. I'll have a look after this. Yeah. Oh.
Empty.
Scotch broth, Doctor.
Not now, Cole.
Can I not tempt you, Doctor? It's piping hot.
Wait a minute. Bring me that broth. And a crusty roll.
But yeah, that's why it kind of feels like it feels like there should have been a laugh track or something, or just something. Because clearly it's meant to be comedy of some sorts. But I feel like the show took itself way too seriously. Like, that's the only thing that I've ever seen of this show. And I could only remember it from 22 years ago. But my goodness, did I remember what I remembered correctly. I can search up the TV guide for that day. Hopefully it'll load, because it was having some issues earlier on. Also, if anyone wishes to join DBD, we're going to go into that now. Set game dead by... Oh wait, I can't do that. I need to do it actually on Chrome. Edit info. Dead by Daylight. There we go. Well, I hope that's assured people that I didn't just dream this thing up now that I've shown it. This is basically the plot to District 9. VHS was like 180 minutes, so it might be way back in the day. You could get 240s, I think. You could. I think my VHSs were all 180. I remember them being around about 3 hours long, which is 180 minutes. But the reason why I remember that is because typically with advert breaks, you could get a 2-hour movie recorded on ITV on a 3-hour VHS. But because of the way that ITV used to do movies, they would have advert breaks obviously throughout, and then at 10 p.m, if your movie started at 8 or 9 p.m, at 10 p.m, you would get a half an hour break in the movie to go watch the news. And then the movie would continue on after the news finished. It was awful for recording on V. It's just like, oh, okay, well, I need to account for 30 minutes of news as well then. So, BBC Two Scotland, please. BBC Two Scotland. I think it was roughly the same anyway. But if I scroll down, it's amazing how you can actually still find TV guides for back then. Yeah, so you've got Dr. Terrible's House of Horrible. And this was the only time it aired on BBC Two. The only time. It was never repeated. So it has to have been this. And then I guess I was recording the thing before it, which, like I said, it's the Kumars at number 42. Then you've got House Detective, Saxmundham. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. University Challenge? From Here to Modernity? And then Farscape before that. That, maybe, is what I was recording. 6:45? So that means the VHS would cut off at 9:45. Oh, that must be it. That must be what I was recording then. I was recording an episode of I watched Farscape back then. I know I was like... Well, what age was I then? 8? Yeah, 8 years old. I really enjoyed Farscape. I must have started recording Farscape and fell asleep through all this. And that's why it cuts off halfway through Dr. House is Horrible. Because it would have been... Because it started at 9:30. And the VHS would stop recording at 9:45. I figured it out. There we go. I was recording Farscape. Jesus Christ. I didn't even click away from the page and it just came up with a 502 bad gateway. It does not like the year 2001. Ada, all this and you didn't think to Google it or look for clips on YouTube. Ada, I didn't know the name of the show. I wasn't even entirely sure when I'd seen it, let alone what channel I'd seen it on. I have Googled it many times to try and figure out what the hell it was, with no luck. But today I had some luck. It's now a question that I can put to bed and never have to think about it again. It's one of those things that you never... It's not important information, but it really, like, it really digs at you. Like, what is that thing? What is that? That's what it was. That. Put to bed. In the chair. Which, funnily enough, I did sleep in last night. Should have asked Reddit when you woke up, them... when you woke up, them folks know everything. Probably. But from what I can tell, the show was cancelled after 6 episodes, like I said, because of a very, very poor performance. It did not do well in the ratings, or viewing figures. So I don't even know if Reddit would have been able to find it. Stephen, when I grew up, BBC done the scariest thing where, at the end of the night, a soft-spoken religious person came on screen and laundered bad politic talking points for 5 to 10 minutes. I think I remember something similar to that, to be honest. Even when I was growing up. You still get that kind of in the way of a political broadcast. after the news happens. It's just like, oh god, make it stop. Yeah, I'm gonna ready up. If anyone wishes to join, you're more than welcome after this game. Thatcherism was truly wild. I can only imagine. Oh, also, I bought, with that order of Palestine Cola, I also bought some Pepsi strawberries and cream flavour. I haven't tasted it yet. It's not open. So we're going to get a live taste testing from the goose. We'll see what the goose thinks. Here you go. Drink up. Where's your beak? Oh, there it is. There we go. How is it? Oh yeah, that's good. That is, aye. Mmm. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's gorgeous. That's really nice. I think the best way I would describe it, if you're looking for cola, if you're wanting a drink of cola, and only the taste of cola will satisfy, you may be disappointed because it does not taste like cola in any way. It doesn't taste like Pepsi, really. Let's see the colour. I have nothing to pour it into. I have a mug, but it's still half filled with tea. I also have a glass, but it's entirely filled with Carlsberg. It appears to be the same colour as normal Pepsi. It doesn't appear to have any different, differing colour. But it does taste like strawberries and cream. Mmm. Kind of like a lingering taste of maybe what could be a Pepsi suggestion. That's quite refreshing. That's quite nice. Mmm. Like I said, it doesn't taste like Pepsi, really. It's got a suggestion of Pepsi, but it doesn't really taste like Pepsi, or cola for that matter. But it does taste good. Fish, I prefer to know what it tastes like to a human. Don't worry, you've got my opinion as well. Right, who have we got here? We've got Cheesecake Hex, Link, and Habebio? Hebio? A name! Also, I presume these people are on Epic or Game Pass on the Windows, on Xbox app, because they be talking. I didn't think that you could talk if you were off on console, so they must be on PC on another platform. Stephen, the Coogan show is without any doubt problematic on the surface, but within the context of the way it's sending up Hammer, it would be cancelled. Oh, really? That doesn't surprise me, to be honest. It wouldn't be cancelled. Right, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. I feel like they could have done it so much better, that series. I'm kind of surprised it was written in the way that it was, looking back on it. Like, I think it could be vastly improved with just adding a laugh track. Obviously, the laugh track would need to be accurate to the show. You can't just add, like, a generic laugh track. It would need to be, like, screened and then have people react, capture that, and then add it in. But I feel like it could have been so much better with a laugh track.
Who are you?
We are the knights who say... Knee.
Not the night you say nay.
The same. Hello, Peg. Hello, Dynamite. How are you doing? There is no generator up here. But I do hear one. Stephen, Hammer was bad, and people clung to it for decades, insisting it had merit. I don't even think I know what Hammer is, to be honest. I was wondering where they were going there. Yes, Hammer Horror. I was showing off the show that I didn't know what it was that I was talking about yesterday. I found it. After so long, I found it and I showed off the episode. The parts that I remembered. Hammer was British low-budget, TV-safe, soft porn and dressed up as horror. Oh, really? No, it wasn't Hammer Horror. The thing that I was remembering wasn't, but it was parodying it. The thing that I was thinking of was a Steve Coogan production. And I can't remember the name of it. I've already forgotten. All kinds of exploitation you can think of, Hammer done then. Ooh, they really are the baddies. That sounds disgusting. Where? Where is the TV safe soft porn horror? Naboo needs to know now. Ah! Dynamite. Together we made it. We made it even though we had our backs up against the wall. Forever we waited. Ha ha! Oh! Run, run, run! Forgot I had that for a moment there. Dynamite, I'm not too bad, Jamie. How are you, Jamie? How are the games going? Well, this is literally the first game. Despite the fact that we're nearly an hour into the stream, we ended up watching about 5-10 minutes of that horror anthology show that I was describing yesterday. He saw us. He did see us. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that one bit. Oh! Oh, he's got Devour Hope. So the thing that I was describing, Peg, was called Dr. Terrible's House of Horrible. That's what it was called. And it was specifically an episode called Curse of the Blood of the Lizard of Doom. Catchy title, I know. Hello there, Chill supporter on YouTube. How are you doing? It's going well. But it was, like I said, it was quite clearly meant to be a comedy, but there was nothing about it really felt comedy. It took itself too seriously. Poor doggy. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Oh wow, I've clicked off the screen. There we go. Oh, I might be Mori'd. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen Dracula's Mori. A lovely cup of blood. Cup? Glass. That's some bougie blood drinking. Just get on in there and just be like, ah. Who needs a glass? Ada. It's a dark comedy for youngsters. Wouldn't understand. It's a dark comedy you youngsters wouldn't understand. Scoffs and bottles. I know it's a dark comedy, and I get the comedy from it, but it just didn't. It feels like it could have been done better. Right, the killer was a TTV, by the way. Venix 1v1 is their name. If they happen to be live just now and you pop across, be nice to them, as I would expect. Let's have a wee look ourselves. Are they on just now? Dynamite. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. They do not appear to be live just now. If anyone wishes to join, you're more than welcome to do so.
It's good to see you. My name is Alpaca.
And thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. We do have anonymous follows on, so if you wish to lurk in the background, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you wish to chat in the chat, you're also very welcome to do so. Whatever you're comfortable with. Stephen, South Park destroyed any semblance of media literacy when it comes to satire. You know what? Something I've never really gotten into, South Park. I've seen, like, maybe 4 or 5 episodes at this point, but until 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, I'd never seen a single episode. I am tempted. I need a break from the Lord grind. Just punctuate your grind with other grinds. I'm gonna be readying up just now. You know what we need to do? We need to take a break from grind. Oh, what are you going to do in the meantime? Oh, I'm going to grind something else. Isn't that defeating the purpose of taking a break from the grind? Ah, but it's a different grind. One's a coarse grind, the other one's a very fine grind. You made it halfway. Oh, nice. Stephen, in 2025, there are people who suggest the producers should be cancelled. I have never seen the producers either. I have no idea what it's about. I'm taking a break from this grind. This other grind, I have a goose to hang out with, so it works. Don't grind the goose. That's how you turn it into mincemeat. The producers are satirizing Nazis, right? Stephen, you'll have to answer that one, because I assume you know about it. Parody of fascism. Among longest running things ever on the stage, right? Okay. Oh, is it a stage show? See, that's how little I know about it. I couldn't have told you that. I was assuming it was like a TV or movie thing. I mean, it very well might be as well. I think there was a movie version to it. It wouldn't surprise me. I just didn't realise it was a stage thing. It's a TV show, various films, and thousands of stage productions. Venix, GG's well played, bro. You played very well. You surprised me so much with that Devour Hope when that popped up. I mean, I knew I was going to take a hit anyway. There wasn't the space to even attempt a spin. And as soon as it popped up, I was just like, Devour Hope. Nice. GG's. I hadn't seen Dracula's Mori in a while, so I can appreciate so many different things in this game. And even if it's as simple as seeing a Mori that I've not seen for a while, that gives me joy. And it was a fun game. And thank you for popping in after the game, I appreciate it. Stephen. But one out of context TikTok... But one out of context TikTok clip and people want it banned. To be fair, well actually not to be fair, to support that, wasn't there a case fairly recently where someone on TikTok made a video to get a show at the Edinburgh Fringe cancelled? And the show ended up getting cancelled. It was a pair of comedians. And their show was, I think it was called Diddy Time. And their poster had a picture of Diddy on it. But the show was satirising and making fun of awful people. But the person that reported them to the Fringe and got the show cancelled essentially said that they were doing blackface and that they were praising Diddy because they'd never gone to see the show. This person never went to see the show, just wanted to get them cancelled. Eugenius Free Zoe spelled, and to fly. Don't worry, Stephen, I'll allow that. Venix, I ain't played Dracula in ages, trying to remember the button. I imagine there's a lot of buttons to remember. I was wondering, can I join you on Survivor after this game? It's cool if not. I might be going to Killer myself at some point. But yes, yeah, you're more than welcome to join for some Survivor. If there's enough spots available, which at the moment there is. And we thought we were done with cancel culture. Nope, it's just beginning. Ooh, Legion? I heard that for a brief second. And I think that's Legion. That is Legion. We've got a mending. Means Legion's somewhere over that side of the map, frenzying. That person seemed to scream twice at once. Peg, Gen Z has been trying to cancel Eminem for songs released in the 90s, and it's like, bro, yeah. Oh, where is he? Stephen, it's all... Oh, he's not coming this way. If your frenzy hits free Zoe, then they might be coming here. They have frenzy hit them. Oh, my plan worked! They fell down the stairs! Oh, I was really hoping that... Oh, okay. Fucking hell, where are all the pallets gone? I know, this area just... I think there used to be a pallet over there, but there isn't anymore. It's okay, I can portal out of here. I took a wrong turn. This is not quite where I meant to come. Stephen, it's about two producers who want their show to fail financially. So they hire a literal Nazi to do pro-Nazi play. thinking no one would ever want to see it. When it goes on stage, people think it's a satire, and it makes millions. Well, kind of along the same vein as that, as also what Peg said about Gen Z want to cancel Eminem. There was a whole campaign of, maybe not an organised campaign, but there was a lot of people wanting to cancel Starship Troopers because they thought it was Nazi propaganda. It's a very comedic film. It's very much satire, but some people thought it was serious. Oh, killers got thanatophobia. Of course they do. Gen Z are the worst, as Peg says. I don't think Peg was making quite the sweeping statement of they are the worst. but there is a lot of I've seen a 5-second clip and now I understand everything, like you say. Where was that? Ah! Up there! Good, we can heal. I don't want to be an old person who hates the younger generation, but God. Shut up and listen to your elders! Also, look at these blasted hooks here, spawning right next to each other. Evil. It's weird seeing that person there because they're not in the same room as us. They're in the basement next door. I'm just gonna stop this from regressing any more than it is. Oh! Yeah, I installed a trap in that. That drop there gave me balanced landing. Really? That drop? It was an inch. An inch shouldn't make that much difference. Hold your quoting fingers. Whoa! Oh, you're not bleeding. You're Lara. Jesus Christ. The terror radius, the chase music was building and building as Lara was getting closer and closer. You don't grow to hate them, Peg. Just pity, really. Daughter who's a third year of film. Upstairs, downstairs. Which stairs are they? Oh! Right there! Oh boy! Oh, I thought that was the main building there. The main building's over there to the right. Shit. My background player won't take an effect here because I am still exhausted. My daughter, who is in third year of film in English, is a very progressive, refused to believe life stinks, was progressive for ages. She gets it these days, though. What's life stinks? Is that a thing? Because you've capitalized the letters. Is that a thing? It's a satire of homelessness. Oh. Oh. There'll be no mutual healing there. It's by Mel Brooks, who done a lot of these things we've been talking about. I'm gonna get you, you genius. Oh, so close. It's not what wasn't close at all. Oh, how I wish I'd crafted a flashbang. That would have worked quite well there, I think. You might have seen Spaceballs. I don't know. No. I haven't seen Spaceballs. I haven't. Because that's come up before. I have not seen Spaceballs. Oh! Are they they've both just gone in lockers. Wait, have they just gone? They've just gone through portal. Ah! I thought they'd both just gone in lockers for a moment. I was just like, huh. Wait, there seems to be some quite significant lag there. Either that or that was like an escape abandoned when they went to... I don't know. Would that have stopped the unhooking? I don't know. I don't think so. What happened there? I should take a chance. Never mind. Stephen, sneaky thing about Life Stinks is Brooks knowingly refused to say it was a parody, so it caught a lot of people out and still does. Yeah, I can imagine that if you didn't specifically say that it was parody, and it wasn't obvious that it was a parody, that you could be mistaken for thinking it's not a parody. If it is indeed a parody, I would say that's kind of on them for not clarifying. What was the killer running? Discordance, Enduring, Thanatophobia, and Surge. The killer was James Fury. GG's well played. GG, sorry about Legion getting back into killer. Oh, no worries, no worries. I enjoy. For the most part, I enjoy Legion game, and I did enjoy that game. I did enjoy that one. I thought my plan was going to work so well using the staircase for balanced landing earlier on in that game. And it kind of did work to an extent, but I ran to the only place that didn't have any pallets. Thank you for popping in, James Fury, by the way. I appreciate it. Did you see what happened with the Lara when they went to unhook me at Shack at the end of the game there? I don't know if it appeared for you on your screen, the way it appeared for me, but it just was Lara like this for a solid 15 seconds. Yeah. I went to check the connections to see if there was any lag, and there was none. I was very confused about that. I was just like, huh? What's happened there? If anyone wishes to join, you're more than welcome to do so. Just shout up in chat. And I can do some invites, I can get you added or whatnot. Thought I'd DC the first. I thought the same about myself. I was just like, am I the problem here? Have I lost connection? Is the stream still up? But no, luckily, kind of luckily, it wasn't me. It wasn't you. It was just the Lara. Although my shoulder and thus after that my life in the game doesn't... that wasn't very thankful for it being the Lara. But these things happen. Saying just discovered that DBD is available on PS Plus now. So now there's even less reason for me to play it. Less! I'm gonna ready up. Saying, how are you doing this evening? I hope you're well. I tabbed out to Twitch for a second there, and I thought someone literally had the same profile picture as me at a glance, but no, it's very different. I don't even know what it is. Saint, yeah, I was already not going to play it from my time here, but now that I technically have access to it, it's like actively not playing it instead of lurking on your stream. That's a good way to look at it, I think. Like, if you don't like DBD, you don't like DBD. There's not much that can be done there. And I get it, DBD ain't for everyone. Don't worry. Same, but as ever, Jamie, I am glad you are having a nice time. People like different stuff. Exactly. And the world would be incredibly boring if we all just liked the same things. Although sometimes if you just say... Because I saw this recently regarding Silksong. Apparently, if you just say that it's not for you, somehow you are the worst person to ever exist, and that you're doing it for drama. It's just like, can I just not like something? I'm not saying this about myself. I don't even know if I like Silksong. I've never tried it. I've never played Hollow Knight. But I like Metroids, and I did like it. I did enjoy watching the first Hollow Knight. But I will never play Hollow Knight because I've seen too much. I've spoiled myself. But yeah, I think it was watching... What's the podcast that Carnage is on with Ezekiel and... Dodger was on it this week. And JP. I can't remember the name of the podcast. But Carnage had just been like, shared that he played half an hour of the game. And suddenly he's got people hating on him. And being like, I used to respect your content. Just because he didn't really like Silksong. He didn't say that he disliked it. He just said it wasn't for him just now. And somehow that was the worst thing he could have possibly said. It's just like, wow. Can you just not like something? Just because you don't like something doesn't mean it's an attack on those that do. I feel like I've played enough really good 2D Metroid, Souls, roguelite, etc. games that I've just never wanted to play Hollow Knight. Dead Cells, Salt and Sanctuary, the Castlevanias, that's fair. That's fair. Sometimes you can get burnt out on a genre, like you've played so much of it that you don't want to play anymore. It's like you love the genre, but you're just tired of it as well. Like I get that sometimes with roguelikes. 6 Foot Cutie, I'm in your stream. You can't escape me. I won't try to. No! I couldn't. I tried to say that. won't try to. But I couldn't hit enter in time.
It's good to see you. My name
Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. We have got anonymous follows on, so if you wish to lurk in the background, you're more than welcome to do so. Drop Frames, thank you, Stephen. That is the podcast name. I quite enjoy it because I feel like everyone that's on that podcast is fairly on the level. Like, they don't typically go to the extremes of, like, praising something like it's the next Messiah, or hating on something just for the sake of hating on something. I feel like they give quite good takes, usually, of things. It very much kind of feels like the Total Biscuit podcast. What was it? The co-optional podcast of old. Oh! Alien! Oh, that's uncanny! I'll explain that in a second, why it's uncanny. Oh, back the other way! I just got an email from QWERTY, and I opened it up, and within that email was Xenomorph t-shirts. I literally just opened an email trying to sell me Xenomorph t-shirts, and now I've got an alien chewing my face off. Peg, oh, people get ridiculously offended if you don't like something. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's that whole kind of thing of like, you love waffles. Why don't you like pancakes? It's like, I never said I dislike pancake. I just really like waffles. Whoa! 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 Oh boy. My balance landing has not recharged. I knew it would go for that. That hopefully lets me go around one more time. One more time! Oh god, I got the pallet down just. I don't think it broke the pallet. I think it literally just turned to the right and left. It did. It did exactly that. You're the Astray. Is it Astray? Astray? Right, let's get my cooldown. Oh, actually. Oh, Ruin. Am I in a good position here to drop down? Ooh, let's not go for balance landing. Let's not go for balance. Let's go for background player. I wasn't quite in position. Pancakes and waffles debate happens so fucking often too. I think it happens more often just because that's the example that people go to sometimes for that debate. Oh shit, I didn't even realise that my cooldown had worn off there. Oh, pardon me. I would love to get some health here. I would love to do a gen. Demon Child is off the hook, but Malaysian curry is going to be on the hook. Oh, I've got a hankering for curry now. Curry is one of the kind of foods that I know there's lots of different kinds of curries, and I love lots of different kinds of curries. But just seeing the word curry makes me want curry. It's one of those foods that I'm just weak to. I don't know if I've ever had a Malaysian curry before, though. I'm gonna have to look this up. Where are they? Oh, God, I thought I was just far enough away. I like Star Trek. Oh, you hate Star Wars? I never fucking said that. Yeah, people very much like to. I swear it's kind of as a side effect, as a knock-on effect from the fact that drama drives engagement on social media. And when it comes to some social media platforms, Twitter, engagement for blue check marks drives income, drives money. So I feel like the age of earning ad revenue from social media posts has just exacerbated that kind of thing. Because instead of just having a nuanced discussion, you'll have lots of rage bait. Deliberate misinterpretation. Because then that can be milked. Stephen, I never used to be, but I am very much a Star Trek over Star Wars person now. I would generally agree with that. I think episodes 7, 8, and 9 and how they were done weren't great. I was definitely a lot more of a Star Wars person before that. I was oh, I could have used background player to get back in there. Ah. You can tell I don't use background player very much, that I completely didn't even think about that till after the fact. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stephen, it was a prequel trilogy that made me change. I didn't mind the prequel I didn't mind the prequel trilogy. Oh, what? God damn it. Why? Come with me. Sometimes I hate having such a sensitive mouse these days. Flee. Flee. You accidentally just rub? You accidentally press too hard on your right mouse click and next thing you know your torch flashing. It's so sensitive. I hate it. Naboo, I know that you're all baiting right now, but it's not going to work. We're not all baiting. 6 feet QT. Ah! Where's the hook? Go that way. Oh God! Never mind. Guyver, how are you doing? I'm surprised he tried that. Barty, I'm so sorry that I couldn't help you more. I should have helped you more. I could have helped you more. Incompetence was my downfall. Can you forgive? Can you forgive an incompetent sod? Oh my God! Once again, didn't realise that my cooldown was done. Haha! Baited. Oh God, I'm sorry! Oh, there's no locker there. I tried to get in the locker and I just... Oh! Where are you going? Oh, fuck. That's where you're going. Oh. Oh! I didn't think that you grabbed me there for a second. even... Point of order, by the way. The "excuse me" patter from that advert that people are doing ironically is Jar Jar. Oh, God. I still haven't seen this advert, by the way. It's probably for the best. Rune Harpy. Doing good. How are you doing? Wow. And I'm gonna go grab a beer. Then I'm gonna crash into your next game, Jamie. No worries. Crash away. Beer away. Beer crash? Peg. You're a masturbator. Good for you. I'll put out a press release. Guyver, I hope you're well this evening. Oh, don't pick me up yet! Tired and almost fully recovered. My stomach, where my appendix was, has not healed fully. Oh no! I can believe. I'm not the best at aiming with a torch. I should maybe go back to the sabotage build. I'm so much more effective with that. Taking every day as I can, you know. Aye. I'm sure it will take a while to recover. But recover you shall. Ooh, recover we won't. Oh, actually, no, I will recover. I'm literally doing it right now, see? I'm literally recovering. I think I'm gonna get married. Let me crawl out into the open so that I'm in better view. There you go. A nice wee Mori spot for them. What are they doing over there? They just seem to be facing off next to a turret. I hope you're not in too much pain, Rune, after that. I'm over here! I'm over... There we go. Go on. Go on. This is uncomfortable. I'm going back to my previous spot. Are they just waiting for the Mori option to appear? Oh! No Mori? They're wanting me to wiggle free. Well, this is a turn of events. Bad turret. Do you... Okay. Wait. Oh! I get it, I get it, I get it. One v one. Ooh. Oh God! Oh! The click and drag with the tail. Well played. I don't think I've ever had anyone ever try and 1v1 me at the shack before. Well, that was refreshing. Yeah, you know what? Take me to the hook. You won that. You won that. Or you take me to the hatch. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Oh. What a turn of events that was at the end there. I love that. What were they running? Overwhelming Presence, Lethal Pursuer, Hex Ruin, and Genetic Limits. Room, it's super weird. I've been home since the 6th of August, and it's just one bit isn't healing at all. Ooh. Well, hopefully it does. Hopefully it does heal soon. Stephen, do your Jar Jar impression. Do I have to, Stephen? Jar Jar Binks! Oh, that's awful. That's not even good. That's not even my good attempt. It's just not good in any way, shape or form. I nearly hit reject there. If anyone else wishes to jump in, you're more than welcome to do so. I feel like Gustav would do a better impression than me. It's true, chat. He used to do it better. Yeah, I did. My voice isn't doing very good today. Clearly, it needs time to rest and recuperate. Unk fell off. How bloody yes. Yeah, probably something along those lines. Colloidal silver. Is that a cream? It's internal. I can't tell if it's open or not. Oh, well, it shouldn't be open. Anyway, that was a good game and a lovely, lovely end. Like I said, I don't remember ever doing a 1v1 at the shack before, outside of a tournament. It's water, best in a spray bottle. Oh, okay. I presume it's not just normal water. Rune, thank you very much for the 14-month sub. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy your ad reviewing, and enjoy being part of the flock.
Alpaca to Dave Shuffle.
And that's triggered a wheel spin. What bean are we getting? Bean. Oh, God. Cappuccino or liver and onions? Thank you for saying it in that order, Rune. Cappuccino or liver and onions? Naboo, don't forget to ready up. Why is it always liver and onions? Why is it always liver and onions? Ugh. Nasty. Peg, colloidal silver continue blue if you use too much. Oh, Jesus. This is not medical advice. Cappuccino assassino. Yummy. Yum. It's really not good. Oh boy. Why's it taking so long for Survivor queue today? Usually Survivor queue is like instant. I like player numbers just like significantly down or something. Steam charts. Dead by Daylight. Maxing out at about 64,000. That's still pretty damn good. That's still way up of the low that we had kind of in the middle of 2024. But yeah, that's still bloody great. And Abu, you're not supposed to drink it. Ugh. Rune, like, I've had where the drainage bag tube was reopened twice. So I'm keeping a dressing on it till it's fully healed. Ah, okay. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I just hope the healing happens quickly. Stephen, Hearts of Iron and Paradox in general is going to have a bad time soon due to that event in USA. Ew. On one hand, I kind of want to ask why specifically Hearts of Iron, why that's going to have an issue. But on the other hand, I really don't want to get into it. Ugh. That's a bad bean, that is. Rune, I have 3 scars plus whatever I have on the inside because they did keyhole surgery. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, were you out for it, Rune? I hear you and agree, to be honest. Who have we got in the lobby with us? We've been joined by Kane and I'm in your walls. Ah, that's the noise I was hearing from the crawl space. It was you, Alan. Apparently I was very funny on general anesthetic. Apparently so was I when I was under general anesthetic. I've only been under general anesthetic on 2 occasions, I think it was. Once to get a bit of graphite out my hand from a pencil. Because I can't remember exactly how I managed to do it, but I managed to get a pencil stuck into my hand. I think I was just waving or I lost balance and fell on a pencil and it just impaled my hand and broke off. Lovely stuff. So I had to get that extracted at a hospital. And I was under general anesthetic for that. But I've also been under general anesthetic on one other occasion and I can't remember why. But I remember seeing the anesthetic beforehand in like a fairly sizable syringe. And it just you just look at it going, how's something of that mass gonna fit inside me? Like the way I was envisioning it was, well, you can only fit so like you know how the saying, life finds a way? Well, in this situation, I think Fang's gonna find a way. Hello, Fang. How are you doing? I hope you're well. What a time to enter. If you'll pardon the pun. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the other time that I was under general anesthetic, and I just cannot remember it. I've gone around the entire perimeter of this map, and I've found nothing. I hope the meeting went well. Oh, Kane be plucked. I'm good. Just got out of meeting. Hello, everyone. Hello, Fang. Meeting went very easy for me. They picked my first doodle for the graphic. Oh, fantastic. Excellent. I love when that kind of thing happens. It goes by so smoothly, so quick, and it's so easy. Rune, yep, in between the land. I missed that one. Hello, Raven. Hello, Raven. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. Ha, ho, ha, ho, ha. Hello, Raven. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. If you're just joining us, I am Alpaca or Jamie, Scottish variety streamer. Tonight we're playing some Dead by Daylight. If you were here before the raid, make sure to head over to Raven's channel and give her a follow if you don't already. How was your stream? And how was Claire Obscure Expedition 33? I hope you're having a good time with it. Hello there, Clono. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're all fantastic. Fang, I'm like, really? I just did this for fun. Oh, okay. It's both kind of surprising, but at the same time, like, it does make things significantly easier. It's like, I didn't think you were going to go for that, but I'm glad that you did. Speaking of something that I didn't think that someone was going to go for. Speaking of something that I didn't think someone was going to go for. I applied for a sponsored stream opportunity recently, and I got it. I got it. It's not fully confirmed yet, but it has been accepted. The thing that's just still kind of putting a question mark on it is ensuring that the payment is there. But if that goes to plan, we're all a go. It's not like a massive sponsorship. Oh no, it's not Raid Shadow Legends. No. I'll mention what the game is after the thing is 100% confirmed. Did I see the G Fuel thing? No, I didn't. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. That sounded like the hatchet hit behind me. What was that sound? Oh my god! Fucking hell. Damn. No, I didn't see the G Fuel thing. What's the deal with G Fuel? He's finally streaming Fortnite. No, I'm not. I'm not going to be streaming Fortnite. Although, funnily enough, I did upload a video to my YouTube channel recently that was 5 minutes long. That was not a sponsorship for Fortnite, but it did result in money. Come on, we can get in there. I need to get in a locker. I need to make a flashbang. Couldn't quite get that. I don't think the angle was good. I could have made it good. I don't know. Where's a locker when you need one? Oh, there's one. They're rebranding and liquidating G Fuel with thousands of celebrities still waiting on payouts. Is that an actual thing that they're doing? Because I think I remember seeing something about G Fuel joking about shutting down, but they weren't actually. It was a joke initially. If they are actually doing that after having joked about that, not only was the initial joke in bad taste, but it's an even worse taste than it ever first felt like it was. If they are actually shutting down. And selling powdered drinks is a joke. I don't... There's so many powdered drink companies. I don't think selling powdered drinks is a joke, but there's so many. And... it feels like the kind of sponsorship that just everyone on Twitch has. It's not the kind of sponsorship I would take. Raven, I will admit some of them are really nice, but can't justify the money on them. Yeah, they are not cheap. They are not cheap. Oh boy. Oh! I did get them blinded. I did get them blinded. Didn't help me, but I got them blinded. I love just seeing Huntress just backing away like, oh my god. Oh no. What have I done? Peg, I used Hue for a while when I was having issues with my nutrition, and that really helped me. I'm not a big fan of Hue myself, but I feel like Hue's different though. It's not really a powder. It's not a powdered energy drink though. It's a meal replacement thing. But also, I wouldn't take a Hue sponsorship because there's so many other people with Hue sponsorships anyway. It's like, what's the point of me taking one? I need to stop accidentally right-clicking. Oh, good job, David. Nice. David was ready to step in there. Who is David? Oh, it's Naboo. Oh, Naboo. Look at you. Oh, thanking you. Kind of. Just realised I'm still injured. Come get me. Come get me. Oh wow, you got far. Ah, they're going back up to that one up there. I need to really stop accidentally pressing too hard with that right click. There's no version of reality where G Fuel, Sneak, Prime, etc. should be more expensive than regular sodas. Yeah, I mean, in terms of them being a powdered drink, they should be cheap as chips in reality. But that's why so many companies make them. That's why so many of them have sprung up, because there's so much profit margin. Alpaca clicker. Accidental. Asterisk. Accidental. We need to heal up, David. I just realised we've got 3 Davids. Was the other person David as well? No, we didn't have a full team of Davids, did we? Peg, it really helped me, Raven. I was struggling with some deficiencies and disability stuff. I was doing that deliberately, that fast vault, to see if the killer would continue pursuing, but nope. Right, well, we're going back. I know where one gen is, and it's kind of over in that direction. It's the one that I've kept on going back to, that's in that long room. The other generators must be over that way, because this is the only gen that I know that exists. Raven, I find Hugh good when I'm sick and I'm struggling to eat like actual food. Oh, okay. Stephen, a carton of your finest off-brand Ribena, please. Barkeep. That will be £1 bazillion. Go on, kick it. Go on, kick it. Haha, they kicked it. I think they've got nowhere to hide. Shit. Them kicking it revealed me. Oh, why did I slow vault? I was holding shift. I never really considered nowhere to hide, to be honest, when I was hiding where I was. But they've definitely got it. Naboo. It was 2 Daves and an Alan. So I changed to David. Had no perks set up. Didn't even have a read build on. A real build on. Why did I say read? Oops. But, despite that, Naboo, you did exceptionally well. Where the hell am I? This is not where I thought I was. Oh, I've really lost some bearings here. Hold on, before we do that, give me a locker. I'm making a flashbang. I wish I knew where 2 other gens were. Kane's on one of them. Got them! Lovely stuff! That bought me some time. That chest got anything in it? A dull key. Oh god! No, I'd rather take my flashlight. This could go in a while. You two have got this. I believe in yous. I don't know if I believe in myself. I know Kane has been on a gen at some point. I don't know where that gen is. I want to be brave, but I'm scared. Kane's in chase. That's gonna be bad for them. There's a key there. Oh no, that was a bad thing to do. Right, switch to the key. I kind of want to get another flashbang. Yeah, I figured they would probably go up to that gen. Because I just exploded it. I don't need the key. Just leave. Once again, jammiest fucker ever. GG's, well played. The killer was running barbecue and chili, nowhere to hide, we knew that. Infectious fright, and pop goes the weasel. Sanilin? Sanilin? GG's well played nonetheless. I got so lucky with that hatch placement. If anyone wishes to join, you're more than welcome to do so. We have got 2 spaces open. Oh, so I got another DM request on Discord earlier. It was one of those generic DMs where it's just, hi, at your username. Like, this is a DM. You don't have to at me in it. Ignore. Lemon, welcome in. I hope you're well. Hi, Alpaca Whacker. I like you art. I make you art, yes. No, it wasn't even like that. It was just hi at Alpaca Whacker. That's it. That was it. Discord is so weird. Yeah. And it's getting weirder and weirder. Especially with all the kind of like sponsored ad placements in terms of like the different things, what are they called, quests and all that you can get with Discord these days. It's very odd. Lemon still sniffing out the hatches, I see. Oh, I've got a nose for them. I know the smell of metal and the void below. Sounds questionable. And I can't pull myself away from that. I almost have enough points to buy a profile bundle for free. Love them or hate them. Gotta admit, quests are decent for the Discord economy. To me, it just feels like clutter. A lot of clutter. But that's just me. I'm going to quickly run a 30-second ad while we're waiting for the next game. If you're a subscriber, you won't see any ad. If you're not a subscriber, you will see a 30-second ad. But it supports the channel and prevents any more pre-rolls from running for the next 10 to 20 minutes. So I'll see you in a moment, non-subs. In fact, I'll make it a minute. I can fit a minute in. That'll guarantee 20 minutes of no ads for pre-rolls. Stephen, people who take militant anti-AI positions but still remain on Discord are going to break the irony meter. I mean, I guess the same could be said about YouTube. When YouTube's got all that AI stuff now built into it. I bloody hate it when you've got AI mode in Google. There's so many times I've gone to hit like just a regular Google search and I've clicked on AI mode by accident. It's just like, I don't want this. Naboo, no ass? Aww. If you want ass, all you needed to do was ass. Did you mean to say no ads? Or does my accent, no ads, sounds like no ass? They don't sound dissimilar, to be honest. They sound pretty similar. The AI answers are taking the piss, yeah. Although having said that, after years of trying to find that bloody program with the lizard and the doctor and all that, and finally finding it today, it was AI that found me. So, I don't know. I guess it has some uses, like when it comes to AI searches. I'm not on board with generative AI, but I'd literally been searching for that show for years upon years. Never found it. No matter what I searched. I found the name of so many shows, and then went to investigate. And it was none of them. And it was an AI summary that was like, oh, put in all the information. And then it was like, it could be these shows, but I don't really know what it is. Was it adult or child themed? What channel was it on? And I was like, it was on BBC, it was adult themed. And immediately after saying to it that it was on BBC and that it was adult themed, it gave me the answer of the show immediately. An answer that I had not found for years. What was the show? The show was Dr. Terrible's House of Horrible. That's what the name of the show was. Episode 3. Curse of the Blood of the Lizard of Doom. It was a BBC show on BBC Two. And it was one series, 6 episodes. And it was directed by Steve Coogan. I'd been talking about the show yesterday. I've tried to find it for years, just because, not because I wanted to see it, but just because I didn't know what the fuck it was. And finally today, I now know what it is. It aired in 2001. Once. Was never repeated. Which, considering that the BBC loves to repeat their programmes, endlessly sometimes, the fact that it never aired a second time is quite amazing. Oh! Oh! I've forgotten what her name is. Is it Tiffany? Channel rebrand idea. Dr. Alpaca's House of Brain Mush. Oh, God. The Tories loved Hammer. Yeah, that would have still been under Tory government. No, wait, 2001. No, that was under Labour at that point. Lemonhead. Ah, I don't think I remember that. You wouldn't. No one does. No one saw it at the time. It never got repeated in the 20 plus years since it aired. So I wouldn't expect anyone to have gotten it, and no one did. I'm amazed that I managed to find it. But love it or hate it, it was an AI summary that bloody gave me the answer. Finally. I think that just goes to show you how bad Google search has become in recent years. Because even before they added the AI summaries, Google search was awful in recent years. I'm a little bit scared. The booze and chase. Okay, I'm going to finish this off. That doesn't sound right. Raven, not even Steve Coogan remembers it properly. He probably wouldn't. Well, having said that, I think it's quite unique and very different from anything else he's done. So he probably would. But there's a chance that he also wouldn't. I don't know what I was doing there. BBC was still Tory though. If anyone done a satire back then, it was a show. It was a show at once and never speak of it again. Well, that's exactly what they did to it. How did that hit? I'm gonna be here at the ready. I just couldn't get the go. I dropped down and I just couldn't get going. Because rubber banding. I wonder if background player and balanced landing were fighting for which one was actually going to work. Oh my god! Sorry. I did see your call for Gustav. Sorry. Thank you, Peg, for the reminder. Lemon. Fuck, my audio was too loud when she appeared at the gen. One hand on the volume knob then. One hand repairing, one hand on the knob. Oh dear. We've got a small pile here. Oh, Tiffany's opened that up. I thought there was a locker up here. No, clicky! I'm going down for Naboo. If you'll pardon the pun. Naboo, don't die! I mean, our ping's not awful. I've seen much, much worse. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shut up, David. Where's she gone? I'll get you back up on your feet. Don't know for how long you'll be on your feet, but I'll get you back up there. Step back, How are you doing? Bro, she didn't even let me get on a gen the whole game. I literally got 0 gen time. Oh, dearie. Oh, I'm not even going to get to Lemon. Ah, I'm not even going to get to the... Oh, God. It's certainly been an interesting game, Step back, It's going to have to be a hatch again. Oh my God. That was lucky. That's one of the reasons why I went round to that side of the house. Because I thought it spawned there before. I know it can spawn there. Let's just go above it and see what happens. Killer's name was Julie Crawford. Does that name ring a bell? They were running Lethal Pursuer, Nurse's Calling, Leverage, and Blood Favor. I feel like that rings a bell, but not for a good reason. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh no, it doesn't ring a bell for a bad reason. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What was I thinking of? I actually have no idea. She hit me like 5 times at that game. Well, step back and thank you very much for popping in after the game. I do appreciate that. Forgive my goose facade at the moment. It's a redeem. Stephen, the real Gustav was throttled into oblivion and he's replaced it. I've not replaced Gustav. This is the original. Enabu, you better be clipping these stupid spawns. Better yet, make a doc of how many times it spawns beside you. I've got the, I don't know what I've got. Whatever I've got it though. Stephen, you went too far, and now what little remains of Gustav 1 is under the patio, isn't he? No. No. Gustav is not under the patio, he's right here. Stupid Chucky. Stupid Tiffany. Yes, I am queuing. Are you wanting to join, Ada? Doppel Gustav. Liquid Gustav. I'll cancel. Gustav the G-Tuber. Stupid Chucky girlfriend or sister, I don't know what she is. I actually forget. I can't remember. Is Gustav zoomed in as much as usual? Yeah, he is. He just feels like he's distant. That's distant. That's very distant. Maybe he's just not taking up as much of the frame. No, it's just because he's slumped over, that's all. Now he's tall and proud. Gustav, I love you. Everyone does. Unfortunately, Gustav needs to go away in a second. He's been out for too long tonight. And he's all exhausted. He needs to sleep. Unfortunately, that time is now. Oh, Moo Moo. Okay, I'll put on the cow hat. On my own, my dreams calling out. There we go. Now we've got the cow hat. Yeah, so I have a variety of hats. This is another one of them. I'll show you Gustav in his entirety. It's a very big hat. It's got feet and everything. And wings. I feel like that's a gift waiting to happen. I would just call it Hamish. It feels like a good name for a Highland cow. Or as some people call it, Moo Moo. Stephen Alpaca was seen messing around in the garden at 2 AM with a torch and a pack of knitting needles. You make it sound sordid. Step back him. That sounds like something I want to quote. I love how long he is. That's what everyone loves about Gustav, is how long he is. Ada, as some people, aka, or as Ada calls it, Damumu. Yeah. No king shaming. No king shaming. Of course. Also, this usually isn't quite as in frame as it is. What's going on? What's happened with my camera? I feel like it's all out of sorts. This is usually right at the edge, and my microphone hasn't moved. You know what? I did batter my mic earlier on by accident. Maybe it is out of position. Who have we been joined by? Well, we don't know because we've got a full lobby now. Just the killer be random. It's not the camera, you're squint. Actually, I might be a little bit squint. It's 100% fine. It's always 100% fine. Oh yeah, I was going to show the t-shirts that I'd seen on QWERTY, I think it was. Before the Alien game, I'd mentioned how I'd clicked on an email literally before the game where we faced the Xenomorph. And this is the email that I clicked on before that Xenomorph game in Dead by Daylight. with a Nostromo t-shirt, Xenomorph and Facehugger t-shirt with print on the back and front, which looks quite cool, and then a Facehugger on the Statue of Liberty. But it was just so weird that this is what I ended up looking at seconds before that Xenomorph game and DVD. Somehow I manifested it. Tika, how are you doing this evening? I hope you're well. Oh, ain't that where you got me and Alistair's shirt from? I mean, I didn't get you, but I did link you it. But yes, yes it is. Ooh, actually, yeah, give me this. Oh, is it primed and ready to go? Okay, never mind. I am also primed and ready to go. Oh my god, I've just shown alien stuff, and now I've summoned the Nostromo map! Oh no! That is a big ass chainsaw. With iron grip. I wasn't prepared for that. Take a not bad, thank you. How are you, Jamie? How's DVD been going? It's been going good. It's despite of this here. It's going good. I can't believe I've manifested the Nostromo now. Is he just camping? He is just camping me. Don't come close. Go away. Everyone, go away. See, no, I can unhook now. He just nodded at me. I'm not going to take it yet. Balanced landing made me come to a dead stop. Ooh, lovely sabotage, actually. But the iron grasp, it won't matter. I got stuck! Wow. Okay, before you say it, no, I did not think that through. It's okay. I don't think it would have gone better in any other situation, to be honest. I'm still miffed by the fact that I got balanced landing and it brought me to a dead halt. That's not what balanced landing's meant to do. It's meant to give me zooms to get away. Killer's name was Kaiju. I recognise that name, I think. I think I recognise that name. Maybe. No. Stay in the game. Just because I've died doesn't mean that everyone has to back out. No. I'm trying to see if there's any name that I recognise that could be Kaiju watching the stream. I think it might be Camping Bubba. I have a distinct feeling that could be them. Just a hunch. A hunch? That's not the word I'm looking for. Hunch. Just a hunch. But I think that might be them. Which would also explain how they knew that I was ready to escape. Yeah, no, they're reacting to me right now. Reckon they're watching? Oh yeah, no, 100%. 100% they're watching. On one hand, it's part of the game though. Stream sniping, if you put TTV in your name. I feel like it's fair game, but at the same time... Now, I think all the gens will get done. I think the remaining two are on the same gen. Yeah, they are. I say remaining two like Lemonhead's gonna die here. Lemonhead's not dead yet. Naboo, I fix your toolbox and you run away. The audacity. Fix your toolbox? What did you do, recharge it? I know, I'm looking at your build. Hyperfocus. That's scavenger? I don't know the build. Can I see in this screen? Ada. Technician. Stakeout. Scavenger, yeah. I wasn't 100% sure on the name of that perk. Oh, very nearly got to that pallet. I mean, Bubba can be fun. Is Bubba going to go to an exit? See, this is the disadvantage of them. I mean, they could have heard, but on the other hand... they might have just seen it. Yeah, Ada, I think just open and go. You're never gonna get Naboo out. And I won't even give them the satisfaction of seeing them already. Sometimes you get games like that. It happens. But the best thing you can do is just... essentially just move on to the next one. It has been a wee while. It has been. What time is it? Oh, we've got plenty of time to go still. The night is young. And the flashlight needs a flashing. I haven't taken the freebies in the store. Which I've forgotten how to get to. Featured. Free gift. Thank you very much. Also, I saw featured content there. Oh, that's the tome. Tome 5 Unleashed. That's an old one. See if there's anything I fancied from it. Not really. Well, that's kind of nice, the mangoed unicorn. I want to see the alien. I haven't got this one yet for them. Looks so cool. Kind of looks like it's covered in like... It almost looks like it's a bit androidy. It's fused with parts of an ancient ship. I still think the Queen is so ginormous. GG's. I figured it was you. You took me to the door, guys. Did you get out, Naboo? Underpins, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I mean, yeah, it's certainly on. It is on branded. Huh? You can't say that there's a lie with their name. Accurate advertising, that is. I'm doing good, Underpins. What I want to do is... Oh, don't need that up anymore. Right, sweet. Did you all see the clip that Staggy's posted earlier on today, showing someone hacking and essentially shitting on the killer for not catching them? It was bizarre. It was just like, has this person really been hacking for so long that they've forgotten that they're hacking and think that this is just what DBD looks like? It was so peculiar. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you very much, Camping Bubba.
It's good to see you.
Oh, pardon
My
me.
name is Alpaca Whacker.
Thank you for the follow, I think. I mean, we have anonymous follows here. So if you wish to lurk in the background, you're more than welcome to do so. And with Staggy's clips always seem to make my For You page like 3 days later. I may DM them across to people every now and again. So they're good clips. The one in question, I pulled it up just a second ago. It was this here, where this person.
So bad.
This person is literally. Look at their hacks. This is apparently what DBD hacks looks like. There's a boost of speed there so they can get to the window, something that they didn't need to do. And I absolutely... It's the response at the end of the video that just takes the biscuit. Listen.
This guy is so bad.
This guy is so bad. Says the person that's hacking. Unbelievable. It genuinely comes across as like, have you forgotten that this isn't what DBD looks like normally? You've made it look like this to your advantage. You are literally hacking and shitting on someone. Oh. Ada might be about to DC. On cue. I get it. Oh! Solidarity. It's because it's the plague. I love her. As a corrupting when, okay, it's a possible debt. It's a, yeah, okay. David is buffering. In backwards. Oh! Blake's like fucking do the jet. Oh, never mind. Blake saw two people DC and suddenly Blake's like, fuck. It's gonna close the tab. I don't think the plague will be anywhere near us, to be honest. And if they do, hopefully they won't be puking too much. They might just be going after the bots. This fucking map too. I like this map. I mean, I don't like it as much as I used to, but yeah. No, it's okay, Lemon. But yeah, you escaped for us. I think they'll just let us out, to be honest, at this rate. Oh! How did I get forced off that? Would it be rude to flashbang and blast mine still? Screw it, I'm doing it anyway. Also, another thing that I learned recently from Staggies. I didn't realise this game had a toggle button for interactions. So that you can press a button once and then let go and it continues doing the action. I didn't know that that was a thing. It's not something that I personally would use, but it's awesome that it's in the game for accessibility reasons. Nah. But do the gen bot me? They are not for doing gen. Ow! Ow! You really hate the bots. I took one out of collateral damage. My bot is gonna get off a sick dead hard. They can try. I'm gonna get myself another flashbang. I'm gonna be flashing and banging. As you were, on your way. Not like those passing places on a road where it's like single file and you just have to let the car coming towards you go past. I've never done that with a person before, let alone a killer. After you. As much success with Dead Hard as me, I guess. Woo! I didn't mean to throw that. Come on, kick it. I've blinded myself. She's a good sport. Oh, I can make another flashbang that I can blind myself with. Sorry this ended up a bit tedious for you. That's fine. Where's the last gen that we need to do? I know there's 3 more, but where's... I'm a fucking menace. I'm a fucking menace to myself. I just can't keep hold of them. It's even worse. Normally, I accidentally right-click with this new mouse, and I'm flashing with a bloody beamer. I'm using the torch. Now I'm just throwing a flashbang on the ground. By mistake. Oh, Jesus, it was bloody Blast Mine that was on off cooldown. Not flashbang. Sorry. That one was also not deliberate. Oh, we were in the splash zone. Oh. Where we nod before leaving. They were nice. Killer's name was Yadfer. GG's well paid. What did they have, out of curiosity, if that map had gone, if that game had gone normally? Thanatophobia, of course. Grim Embrace. Nowhere to Hide, and Corrupt Intervention. Oh, also, survivors' auras are revealed to you for 3 seconds when they vomit. Ooh. I didn't know that was an add-on. I did not know that was an add-on you can have. How long's that been a thing? How did I not know about that? Somehow that one passed me by. It is quite a brutal build. But luckily, we managed to just dip-dop. Dip-dop is a thing that you put a lollipop into a sherbet. That's a dip-dop, isn't it? Dip, dodge, dive, and duck, I meant to say. No, dip-dab. Dip-dab is the thing I'm thinking of, not dip-dop. Aye. It occurred to me afterwards it was a dip-dab I was thinking of, not dip-dob. You dipping dabs? No, I'm dipping dobs. Ooh. What's that? You don't want to know. That's the hard stuff, that is. Dipping dots. Oh. I did not get a great sleep last night. I fell asleep in the chair. Oh. Surprisingly, I'm not feeling too tired, although I do feel awfully stiff. Mate, just dead ass. Mate, dead ass just had pillows and a blankie. I actually had a blankie. Well, blanket. What are we, 3? You sleep in it either way. So what difference does it make? I mean, I slept in my bed for the last week. It was just last night I've reverted back to the chair. Aye, exactly that, Naboo. That emote embodies it perfectly. Well, of course it does. It's literally my emote. Lemon. The confection is created by flash freezing ice cream mix in liquid nitrogen. Wait, what? As in a dip dab? Is it? Oh, Dippin' Dots. So I say, I'm pretty sure Dip Dab is sherbet. That's how we look at Dippin' Dots. Oh, look at them. That looks like fabric toy. It is. It's a pillow set. It almost looks like something that we've got, but it wasn't flash dried ice cream. Those look like big ones. Gumballs, those ones. Yeah, Dippin' Dots protein donut as well. Cookies and cream bath bombs? What? Are they edible? Ice cream bath bombs. Are they food? Caution, bath bomb is not a food product. Do not eat. It feels like something you shouldn't do as a food company is create something that isn't food. I feel like that should be just something that you don't do. That could be misinterpreted for being food. Like, I can understand like a company like, I'm trying to think. What's the company that does everything? Kirkland. Like, I can understand a multinational company like Kirkland producing hot dogs, meatballs, coffee machines, a spade. You're not going to mix up the spade and the coffee machine for their hot dogs, and you're not going to get one mixed up for the other. They also do like utensils. But I feel like a company called Dippin' Dots that is specialised in making one kind of product when they make a non-edible version of that product, that feels like something that they should maybe not do. Calippo shots wasn't the thing I was thinking of. But that was kind of the same, but just frozen ice, wasn't it? Oh, it's Ness. It's the Ness. My only hope is that they carry Blink up here very easily. This could be a good assumption. Oh, I think it is a very good assumption. Are they still here, trying to get to me? Oh, they've made it up! Oh! Dear Lord, they're trying their best! No, they're just like, no, fuck this. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, everyone else take note. Use the walkways upstairs in any room if you can. It is their weakness. Lemonhead. Why did they never cash in and make Tide Pod flavoured sweets? I mean, I feel like that's a bad idea. Tide Pod thing makes me so cross because that started off as an autism forbidden food meme, and then the neurotypicals got hold of it and took it literally. Yeah, it was such a peculiar thing as well. Nowhere to hide, I think. Okay, that makes sense. It's not just a peculiar thing. It's like it became one of those like meme food challenges, and all of them are just awful. In fact, it's not even just a meme food challenge, just a meme challenge. I know you're weak here. Oh, you got to where I was. Am I taking advantage of your inability to get up here? Absolutely I am. And I apologise for that. But you've handed me a get out very early on in the game. And I'm absolutely going to use that. Stop smacking me. I'll stop cleansing that for you. It doesn't need cleanse, but I want to cleanse it. I've got background player as well. If I can just stay close. Oh my god, I baited out a... Oh! No, I'm too far away! God damn it, David! Why did you wait for an hour and then drop the pallet? Oh! Well double backed on! Very well double backed on. Oh, well, I didn't see your message before about doing the totem. Ay, caramba! Because there's no, like, take chance bar anymore, I don't know how close I am to actually taking a chance when I do that. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, we're doing good. We are doing good. Oh, Ada, I see that you found yourself another one. Thank you, Naboo. Mucho apreciato. She whiffed and I dead-hearted. Oh, no! Oh, I hate when that happens. Because when that happens, it's literally like I could have saved the dead heart there. But the thing is, in the moment, you don't know. They could whiff. But they very well could not whiff. That's just mean. That is just mean. I blast mine them and then I flashbang them. Steven. Yeah, it turns out streamers really don't like celebrity? Is that the term for it? I don't think anyone would like that term. It sounds a mouthful. Fang, you know how we were going to hang out tonight? Uh-huh. Yeah? Are you tired? If you're tired, don't worry about it. I can get you tomorrow. Together or separately, it's up to you. Oh, now that you offer. I'll start walking now, but you might be asleep by the time I get there. Oh shit, I'm running really fastly away from my problems. No, fine. Go get yourself some sleep. I'll leave my spare key under the mat. Don't worry, I've got my own. Take care, fine. We might want to part ways. That's another blast mine. I haven't got a flashbang yet, so I need to go find another one of them. I don't know if they can see my aura getting in there, but I don't want to take the chance that they could. I haven't seen a nurse this strong in a long time. No, they're good! They're good. Oh! Actual footage of me running away from NHS nurses. Get away from me. Get away! Where the hell are the gens? I mean, I know where one is, but the nurse is going to be on that one. Oh, this is not the one that I was thinking of. But you keep on that one. I'm going to go to the other one. Oh, she did kick this one as well. And she... Yeah, I remember she got flashbanged. Do you want to flashbang again? What would you like first? Flash or bang? Stephen, I think it's fine. Cool. Celebrity, you are famous on the internet. It saves characters when typing. I get what it's like stands for. It's just a mouthful to say. I don't like how it flows off the tongue. Celebrity. I literally just put a blast mine into that gen. I'm looking if I can see lemon. This gate is 99. And Naboo's got her gate to about 75. Oh. Damn! Ooh, I'm hoping that there's no Blood Warden. I don't think there is. Naboo left after the hook happened. They're going to think I've gone for the other exit. I've tricked them. I've double tricked them. They thought I've gone back to the other exit. I've not. I'm still here. No idea what I was doing, to be honest. I didn't have much idea what I was doing. I wasn't quite sure where to throw the flashbang. Killer's name was Nekatol? Nekatol. I would say GG's well played in the in the post-game chat, but they have already left. Barbecue and Chili, Pain Resonance, Lethal Pursuer, and Nowhere to Hide. Do we think the L's on either side are part of the name, or do we think those are just essentially the equivalent of, like, Xbox name XX. Alpaca XX. So is it Nekata? Or is it... I have no idea. I kind of hope that they pop in. Both so I can say GG's, but also so I can say apologies. I took a lot of advantage of their weakness in terms of that upper kind of platform. I don't know how easy it is for Nurse to teleport up there, but certainly they were not having a good time with it. But other than that, they were a good nurse. Jamie, pick a name, any name. Pick a name, any name. Spaghetti dancer. How's that? Spaghetti dancer. You probably need to land exactly on the balcony. Oh yeah. And by the looks of things, it certainly wasn't the easiest thing to do. Hold me closer, spaghetti dancer. Just checked my rank reset BP. I got 30k. You got 10k, Lemonhead. I think I got 130k. Or something in that kind of region. It was over 100k I got. I don't know what happens with all those solid walls around it, I guess. I don't know. It also doesn't help the fact that when you're around that kind of room with the upper kind of mesh level, that's kind of like a level and a half, you've also got the upstairs, the proper upstairs that you can accidentally teleport to right next to it. The staircase up there. It's just such a small space that it's hard to teleport to, and there's things behind it. Oh, like trying not to blink into basement too. Yeah, which can double the effects on that map, because the basement can also spawn in that same area, which would make it even harder, I guess. But yeah, kind of like blinking into basement accidentally. Although because that's a bigger area, it's probably easier to do. It's probably harder to end up in the basement by accident than it is to end up in that kind of narrow walkway. Okay, that was interesting. I'm going to ready up again and see if we get another error or if we actually make it into a game. Na 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 na. Hello, Miss Lauren. How are you doing? I hope you're well. And Naboo, I'm making this my last game if anyone wants to jump in after. Honestly, it could be my last game as well, depending on how it goes. Just because of the time. Originally, I didn't want the stream to go on for too long. For hanging with Fang afterwards. But I still don't want it to go on too long anyways. Because me also a little bit sleepy. I'm doing good, Miss Lauren. I'm doing very good. A little bit tired after falling asleep in my damn chair last night. Oops. But other than that, I'm doing good. Naboo, nah, it's Saturday. You stream another 2 hours, not 10 more, Naboo. Not 10 more. Ada, we have barely played DBD today. I mean, you say that, but we've already been going for 3 hours. Admittedly, the first 45 minutes was watching that 2001 horror anthology show. Kind of. Just watching the clips from it anyway. What's up, Raven? We have looked at a TV show more than we have played DVD today. Not really. We played DVD. Well, maybe actually. The time waiting in between games, you might not be that wrong. Lemon. Oh, I went for a wee and came back to a host connection error. Looks okay still? I think so. I don't know. Sometimes that error you can just kind of just ready up from and it'll work. Other times it might need the lobby to reform. Would it have been a good idea for me to just reform the lobby just in case? Probably. But we're in it now. We're deep in lobby queue. Oh, you sleeping in your fucking chair again? I know. I'm sorry, Raven. I'm not. I know. Aye, I'll give it another minute. The survivor queues have been surprisingly long tonight. And it's not just because we've got a 4-stack here. Even when I was solo queuing, the queue times when you're solo queuing is usually like, what, like 10 seconds? Maybe 15 at most? It's not long. It was taking minutes. Which is, like I said, that is unusual for solo queue survivor. And it's not because of a lack of players. There was like 60,000 players on Steam alone, which is a pretty damn good number. It's down very slightly from recent weeks, but that's still double the numbers that they were getting playing this game this time last year. Was it 2024 or 23 that Texas Chainsaw came out? Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. 2023. It was 2023, August 2023. Because I remember when that came out, DBD's numbers immediately took a dip. And before Texas came out, I think DBD's numbers were around about 30 to 40,000 peak average. After Texas Chainsaw came out, they dipped to about 15 to 20,000. It was quite noticeable. It's probably the only asymmetrical that has really impacted the numbers on DBD so severely. But to see DBD now getting around 60,000 peak, massively up from a year ago, 2 years ago. How does anything in this game work anymore? With a lot of duct tape. Oh god! I've been pinned against the wall by Wesker. Fang leaves and goes to bed, and immediately Wesker. Oh, what are the chances of that? This is a manifestation of Fang's dreams. Can I get a chest? Is there not a chest down here? Oh, it's in the middle. Of course it's in the fucking middle. Damn, it lasted 2 years. Now they're on to Myers. Yeah. Because Texas Chainsaw's being wound up and is transitioning to peer-to-peer game. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm lagging everywhere. What's my ping? It's fine. It's just rubber banding.
I'll see you dead.
This is what I get for tabbing out the game. I know it makes it worse. What the hell was that noise? I think there's a classic car outside with a very banging stereo. And I shot a brick. Raven, think one of Texas Chainsaw's big weaknesses was being attached to an IP, but then would it have got the attention if it played the same but was original? That's the question. I don't think it would have garnered quite the same player base initially if it hadn't had the license. Because that's what a lot of these asymmetrical game. Oh my god! I was oblivious there. I was completely and utterly oblivious. Why would pallet not drop? I have seen Claire's new puppy. It's gorgeous. A wee cutie, isn't it? A cutie patootie. But yeah, no, I feel like a lot of these asymmetrical games end up going to the whole business model of being attached to a very well-known IP for essentially free advertisement, because that gets people excited. But the problem is, so many of these asymmetrical PvP games have come out and have bombed that people now don't trust. People don't trust the developers to be able to pull off the game. It's like, it's more than about the name, which is why the Michael Myers game is gonna have a very, very tough hill to climb. Because people want it to be good. I want it to be good. But will it be? Because I don't know how it's going to be as such, because it's going to be multiplayer, but it's also going to have a single player element to it. And honestly, at this point, as much as people look at Friday the 13th and hold that up in high esteem and treat it like, oh, it was just unfortunate because of the licensing situation, and it was. But Elphonic have not shown the ability to recreate that magic that they created with Friday the 13th. Elphonic being the devs of Friday the 13th. They've gone on to make Predator Hunting Grounds. What was that I just saw? What the hell? They went on to make Killer Clowns from Outer Space. They went on to make Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. All of these games were asymmetrical games. Asymmetrical. How does that pin me? I've been thrust against a invisible wall. But none of those three games have recaptured what they did with Friday the 13th. For various reasons. When it came to Predator Hunting Grounds, I feel like that was a well-known PlayStation title. I felt it was marketed a lot with PlayStation, not so much with PC. It was also a £30 odd title. It was very much a premium price point for the game. The next one, Ghostbusters, really good game actually. It played quite well. It had potential. It was an exclusive to Epic Store for a year. Bad move. Didn't go well. Their next game, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, was interesting, It felt incredibly unbalanced. But once again, Ghostbusters and Killer Clowns both launched at like £32. It's too much to just kind of... It's too much to spend on an asymmetrical game when you've got DBD at full price at, what, like 14 quid? 4 or 5 quid on sale, which it goes on often. I'm pretty sure they slashed the price of Ghostbusters Unleashed to like 16 quid much later on. And that's a much better price point. In fact, I would even argue that that's maybe too cheap. But the rate of development for these games were slow as well. And they just didn't have the constant content coming to the game like DBD does. Texas Chainsaw Massacre had a similar issue. Chainsaw Massacre was not made by Elphonic. It was made by Supermassive, if I remember correctly. Or am I getting that mixed up? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Sorry, I do this all the time. It was developed by Sumo Digital. Sumo Digital. I always get Sumo and Supermassive mixed up. So it was developed by Sumo Digital and published by Gun Entertainment. Gun being the publisher of Friday the 13th, not the developer, the publisher. And it had a lot of promise, it had a lot of advertising behind it. They did put out fairly regular content for the game, and updates were fairly regular. I quite like their update format that they did, the Muerto Times that they put out on social media. That was quite cool. But the issue that game had was, once again, it was a premium price game at £32 for an asymmetrical. Same as the other ones that I've mentioned. Too much. And on top of that, it also had very expensive DLC. DVD's DLC is not expensive. It's very cheap. Like, it costs you, what is it, like £4 for one character, £7 for a 2-character, and like £9 or £10 for a 3-character DLC. And that comes sometimes with a cosmetic as well. Texas Chainsaw Massacre were wanting like 20 quid in some cases for one character. It was very expensive. £10 for a pack of reskins for existing shirts. It was very, very pricey. They have since, I think, reduced the price of the game and also reduced the price of the DLCs, but that is too little too late, really. They're already in the midst of transitioning to a peer-to-peer network game, which will not receive any more updates from the developers or publishers. So that's why I'm hesitant about the Michael Myers Halloween game, because it's being developed by Elphonic, who have not been able to recreate what they had with Friday the 13th, and it's published by Gun. So I fear that for a 4th or 5th time, it's not going to quite live up to what people want it to be, and it's going to be overpriced. Stephen, DVD players spend 100 to 200 on average. Oh yeah, no, I don't doubt that. I've probably spent more than that. But I've spent that amount of money on one game over 5 years. Whereas for all these individual games, they've only lasted for a year or two each. And then shut down. Or, if not shut down, essentially there is no player base. So, I want Elphonic to do well with this game. I want them to nail it this time. But I'm not getting my hopes up. So my hypothetical here is DBD will only ever have real competition is if very big studio does like a Marvel Rivals drops like a game that has lots of content on release. Because so far they only drop the only competition DBD has are small studios dropping a game with limited content the DBD player base very quickly get bored of. Yep, 100%. Yeah. Ross Kemp, you need to slow down. Get yourself into a rehab program. We'll still love you. If you're wondering why I'm saying that, is because literally the killer's name is Ross Kemp on Ket. Ket meaning ketamine. You know what? This is why I feel like I'm not going to say I am an ideal person to play DBD, but I feel like in a community where people, when they are on a bit of a downer, they've had an awful game, nothing can cheer them up. The small glimmers of fun that you can still that I can still extract, just the name alone has brought a smile to my face and made me enjoy. I still like that game. It was tough, but just the name alone. DBD is a textbook example of the way the game itself does not actually matter. Most players don't even like playing it, just like FIFA, COD, etc. Stephen, 0.001% chance. While it may not be the case for you, the sunk cost thing means any game in this space is an L, to use the parlance of our times. Yeah. People see how much money they've put into a game and they stick with that game essentially because of that. Oh, pardon me. Ada, we want £20 to give Leatherface a mask made of Haribos. Aye. But can we get Wesker and Nemesis for a tenner? Yeah. Peg, have yourself a good night. Take care of yourself, and thank you very much for stopping by. I am going to call it that, because that is coming up to 1 AM. I know it's 22-1, but I think that's a good time. I enjoyed that one. I had a smile. And that's all that matters. Fun was had, and fun exists. And we've kind of got to the end of that conversation anyway regarding the asymmetricals. Although you could also throw in the mix asymmetricals that have been and gone. VHS. Prop Night. That one was actually good. That one was good. The developers, unfortunately, on the other hand, imploded. Spectacularly. Then you also had VHS, Prop Night. What else did you have? I feel like there's another one I'm forgetting. I can't remember the one that I'm forgetting, but that's why I've forgotten it, because I can't remember it. Because if I had remembered it, I wouldn't have forgotten it. Prop Night, VHS, Monstrum 2. That's the one I'm thinking of. Most of you probably don't even remember Monstrum 2. I don't blame you. It launched to like 3 people playing it. It was awful. I mean, the game wasn't bad, but the launch was bad. There was no marketing behind it at all. They put all their marketing behind the early access launch, and then when it finally released, there was no marketing at all for that. It was very weird. Very weird. I think Monstrum 2 can still be played, but I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to call it at that for tonight. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here, for watching, lurking, chatting, bits, tips, subs, and resubs. Thank you for all the new follows. Thank you for the raids from Raven. I think that was it. Yes. Thank you, mods, for everything. I will be live again tomorrow. I'm not taking Sunday off this week. I will be back tomorrow at 9 PM UK time for some more Dead Reset, the game that Wales Interactive very kindly gave me for free, that we played on Thursday just there. The FMV game. We got to the end, we got one of the endings, but there's still a lot of scenes that we did not see. And more endings to explore, and I'm very excited. It was so good. I'm pretty certain that all of yous enjoyed it. I absolutely loved it. So I am more than happy to go back in again and play a wee bit more. But until then, you can check us out on social media. You can also join me in Discord. Just make sure to react to the rules. Let's go find someone to raid. Regardless of who it is, please do stay for the raid and show them some love and appreciation and give them a follow if you don't already. I do see someone that we could go over to. Oh! 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 Sorry. Noises. Noises. Okay, I've got options. I have options. I raided them recently, so that I'm going to say no to that. Raided them recently, so I'm going to say no to that. Whereabouts are these people in their stream? Okay, they are playing actively. Okay. What would you prefer? Screw it. I'm going to make an executive decision here. I'm going to send your... Oh. What would you prefer? Someone with 11 viewers playing Hollow Knight, or someone with 24 viewers playing Siren Blood Curse? Siren Blood Curse is more of a horror, akin to what we ourselves are playing in that genre. But I raided them fairly recently, the person that's playing Siren. Siren or Hollow Knight? What are you thinking? I'm split here. Essentially what I'm asking is, with Danger or Jack Deeney? And I'm torn. Because both of them are good eggs. Great options. And I've probably raided them both fairly recently, but not too... Oh, actually, you know what? I raided Danger when he was playing Kronos the other night. And that got me to buy this. I could report back to Danger and say that I like it. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to send you over to Danger. He's currently playing Siren Blood Curse. Sorry, Sorry. I raid Jack a lot. And he will almost certainly get one with the next few days as well anyway. I'm going to send you over to Danger. Please do stay for the raid and show Danger some love and appreciation. And give him a follow if you don't already. We're going to use our raid... Yep. We're going to use our quote of the day as the raid message, which tonight is quote number 55, Battle for the Ass. There's your raid message there if you're not a subscriber. And if you are a subscriber, you can go ahead and copy the second message that I'm just typing in there with the emotes. I imagine Danger probably won't be going on for too much longer. But please do stay for the raid and show him some love and appreciation. I will see you tomorrow at 9 PM UK time. But until then, have yourself a good evening, a good sleep, and a good day tomorrow. Bye for now.